Hello everyone, I'm your tutor and facilitator. Today we are going to discuss about a topic that is how to create quiz through Google Form. So basically many teachers has requested me to make a video on it, make a tutorial that how we can create online assessment for our students. So I decided to take up this topic. I will make it very short so that it will be helpful for all the teachers who are struggling to prepare online tests. So now what is the purpose of Google Form? So if we want to register participant for any workshop for admission purposes or for any other purpose, or if we want to seek feedback from others, or if we want to assess our student, we can use this Google Form very effectively and efficiently. These are very easy to use. So there are basically two ways by which we can use Google Form. First way is we will just go to search engine, and you can also use it through your mobile phones. For example, I'm going to search engine. I just have to write Google Forms. This window will appear. I will click over it. So the next window will pop up, that is create a beautiful form. So you can have a look over it. It's a personal and it's for a business. If you are using G Suite account, then you can go for business forms. But here we are basically talking about classroom assessments or evaluation of the student on particular subject area. So I'll go to this personal, that is personal, go to Google Forms. Now another window will be opened, that is this window. You will start from blank. You can also use which has already been made. Some templates are already been there, so you can uh, use any previous template. And second option is, so this is the first way, that you just go to search engine, you will write Google Form, the window will be appeared. Then second is, if you are using Gmail account, then you must know there is a drive. You will click over there, the window will appear like this. So this is your drive. Whatever you are doing on Google Docs, Google Slide, or Google Sheets, as well as Google Form, everything will be automatically saved here. So this drive is basically giving or providing you 50 GB data free of cost, right? Now I'm going to click on new button. When I click on new, I'll go to more option, then I'll go to Google Forms. So now you can see again the Google Form will open here. So there are two ways, directly from search engine or from your Google Drive. Now I'm going to start with the quiz, right? I'm going to click on blank. I'm not going to use ready-made template. For example, I'm going to frame a quiz for quiz on education. Description, form description, you can say weekly test, right? It's upon you, whatever you want to write. You want to write your school name. Description means that you are giving some description related to this quiz. So my quiz is quiz on education. It will be a weekly test. Now first of all, this will be default email address, that will ask for email address. You can change the setting. If you don't want to collect the email addresses, you can change the setting from here, but it's better you can collect the email addresses for the future communication with your students. So I am going to add questions. How we can add question? So first of all, I'll click on plus button. This you can see, this is a default window or icons. This icon is for adding question. This is for importing question from other way. You can add title and description. You can add some image. You can add some video. If you want to have a section in your quiz, like section 1 and section 2, section A and B, you can click over here. So today I'm only focus on some of the very simple basic features of Google Form. Now I'm going to click on plus button. So first of all, I want to ask a name of the student or participant, right? So I want to write my student a name. I'll click on short answer. So you can say, you can see here, look here. So these are the various kinds of options available. You can frame short answer type question, paragraph, multiple choice, checkbox, drop down. You can also upload the file. You can also give the option to upload the file to the student. The student can upload the file, linear, multiple choice, checkbox, right? Date and time. Now I'm going to add up another question. It will be a simple question, name of the student, then class and semester. So again, short, right? You don't want to add a number. Student will write in a Roman. So these will be the very general description, like name of the student, class and semester. That's it. You don't need to add anything more. Now I'm going to create some questions, like question 1. So if you find there is another question like this, you can delete from here. You can delete from here if you don't want this. Right now, question 1, education means. First option is getting certificates, right? Second, to learn new things, to acquire knowledge only, or all round development of the student, of the child. Now, you want to create a quiz, so you need a right answer over there. So here there is no option of answer. So what I have to do is I have to go to settings. So you can go to setting before starting your quiz also, when you type this email address and name of the student, but we can also go afterward. Like now I have to change the color. I'll show you the option. So these are the themes, like I want this color. So I'll click over here. I want some other color. I will click on plus button. I can get different colors from here, right? So this I will add up. So this is a different color. Now I want different font style. I'll click over here. There are 3 more: basic, decorative, formal and playful. I want playful. So you can see over here the font has been changed. If I want decorative, so you should avoid using this font, because if the student have some vision problem, then it will hindering him or her. So I'll use some regular kind of theme. Right now I'm closing it. Now I want to make a quiz. So first of all, these are the settings. You can have a look again. This is basically a setting for your quiz. Now, first of all, it has 3 icons: general, presentation and quizzes, right? General basically mean whenever you provide link of this quiz to the student, whenever they will submit this quiz to you, you will, this form ultimately collect email addresses. So I'll click over here. If I want to collect the email address of the student, I'll click over here. Response receipt is basically for student. If you want that your student get their quiz back on mails, you can click over here. So student will get their quiz after submission if they will request or always. So I will put here if respondent requested. Now the required sign in, if you want your student should sign in every time, you will have to click over here. I'm not going to click. Respondent can edit after submit. If you want that your student can edit the answer after submission, you can click over here. If you want that your student can see the summary chart of others also, now I'm not going to click over here. Second is presentation. So you want it whenever you receive the answers or submissions from the student, you need to have a look over the progress bar. So you will click over here. Some pie diagram like or histogram like bars will be shown along with your response sheet. Now shuffle question and order. If you want to make your question paper different from for the students, so you can shuffle the question order, right? But in this case, name and email address and classes will also be shuffled. I'm not going to tick over here. Show link to submit another response. If you want that your student can submit once again, you can click over here. It mean if you are clicking over here, student will submit more than once. So I'm not going to click over here, right? Now, confirmation message means whenever student will attempt this quiz and submit this quiz to you, what confirmation message they will get? You can write like, well done. Your response has been recorded, or by default this is the message, your record has been your response has been recorded, but we can write here, well done. Now quiz, it is very much important. You have to click over here, make this a quiz. If you are not going to on it, you will not find the answer key. So we will have to on it. So earlier it was close. I am going to on it. Now you will check the quiz option, release grade. What do you want? You want that after submitting the quiz, student immediately get their marks? Yes, you can click over here. If you want to check manually, you can click over here. So I am going to click immediately after each submission. Now respondent can see missed question, correct question, point value. Yes, always tick it here, tick, put tick here. Student will get to know if they miss the question, if their answers are correct, and point value, it's basically mean grades, marks. So now I'm going to save it. So all settings has been saved. Now I'm going to make the quiz. Now you will see here this appear. Answer key earlier it was not there. So when I will set the quiz and save the options, this will appear. Now answer key, I'll click over answer key. Now I have to, first of all, I have to give the right answer, all round development of child. Now this is for 5 marks. I have to set marks. This question is of 5 marks, right? So question done, right? So now I'm going to add next one. There are we can rate how many types of education could be. 2 types, 3 types, 4 types, or 1 type. You can shuffle accordingly, right? Now again, the right answer is 3. So I will tick over here 3. Now I'll assign marks. It's of 5 marks. Done. It's so simple. So you can also write question 1 and 2, right? Like question 1. So it's upon the font you are using. Then here I'll put question 2. Now I'm going to add another question, question 3. So I'll click on add button. Now I want this question to be in a descriptive form. So I will write define education, or we can say what is because education means question has already been framed, so I'm not going to take up. Who is educator? First, I'm going to make it a short answer. So I'll click over here. Now I have to give the answer key, right? For example, I add a correct answer. Educator is a teacher, right? And the marks is of 5 marks. So if you click over here, mark all other answer incorrect. If student here fill teachers, the answer will be wrong. So I'm not going to click over here. Add answer feedback. If I want this question is little bit of descriptive type, I can add my feedback over here. Done. Now I'll click on another question. Question 4. Education plays an important role in the development of the nation. So this is like a statement. Student have to write yes or no. So I'll again make it multiple choice. I'll give, so it is giving me the suggestion of using this linear grid. I'm not going to use it. Yes, no, can't say, right? So answer key is yes. It is plays an important role and marks is 5. Now next I am going to add another question. There the main approaches of education are, so you can write the types or approaches: formal education, informal education, non-formal education, all of the above, so I'll write all of the above, and I just skip one, so non-formal, then here all of the above, and at last none of the above. Now I'll add up the answer. Again answer key. So the answer is all of the above. Marks is of 5 marks. Done. Now I'm going to add up another question. Teacher and student interaction is important. Now I'm going to use a rating scale. So I'll click over here. Teacher and student interaction is important. Linear scale. So linear scale basically, or like, I'll click over here. So you can write here from highest to lowest, or you can write one is for strongly disagree, and 5 is strongly agree. So you don't want to add anything, you just have to. So answer key is here. This is of 5 marks, and added feedback and point, we can add it also. You can give the feedback. If you want to give feedback, you can enter over here. That will be of 5 points. Now I'm going to add another question. So this we need to create whenever we want to add sub parts. So this way till now we have created question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this was the question 6. Now I don't want to add more question. So what I'm going to do is I have to circulate this question paper to my student. So now the question paper is ready. I have to click on send button. So I have to send via email, whether I want to send via email or just created a link or embedded. So I'll click over here link. Now this is a link you can copy and paste and send to your student, or you can shorten the URL. So this will shorten, you will copy and you will have to paste it. Like I'm going to paste it here. Control V. Now you will see. Yes, one thing more. You can see the preview also. So before finalizing, this is a preview button. Now your paper is of 30 marks. This is a preview button. So you can have a look, email, name of the student. If you want to change anything, you can change. So like this option 2 is there. I don't want this option. So I'll go back and I'll change it. Yes, I have to write it no here. So this way preview will help you to make certain corrections like so now I'm going to click over here. So before sending, click over here. So that will automatically save everything on your drive, and a quiz on education heading will be there. So it will, this is saved with this name, quiz on education, on your drive. So again, I'm going to send a new link, right? So because I made certain changes, sent, click on this link. But okay, so you want to say like this, shorten URL, copy. Now I'm going to copy here. For example, my teacher sent me, I am going to attempt the quiz, Gmail, my name, I'm going to just put like Deepika. Class, I am in a 8th class and SEM 2. Education mean all round development of the child. How many type of education? 3. Educator. So I will write teacher. Teachers, and let's see what will happen. Principal, because I wrote teacher. Yes, all of the above. 5. Now I'm going to submit. Now, if you click over here, send me a copy of responses. This, after attempting the quiz, this will come to my email address. Now I'm not going to send me a copy of responses. I'll just submit it. Now I'll receive a message. Well done. Your response has been recorded. Now view score. So I got 30 marks because this question is right. This question is also right. This is a wrong answer because the correct answer was teacher, right? So teacher is the correct answer. Now this is also wrong because I click on 5, I think. So I'll go back to check, right? So what will happen? This is your response. You have to click over here. You will get to know who has submitted the quiz. So one student has submitted, all information is displayed here. These are the charts, diagrams, right? Now you want to create a record, you have to click on create spreadsheet. Create a new spreadsheet, create. So you will get all the record on spreadsheet. It's like a Excel, MS Excel. So now you can have a look. So every information is there. Question wise information is there, moreover. So this way you can frame a quiz. So I hope this topic is clear to you. So some questions might be there. We will discuss later on. If you are having any type of question, you can ask me. This is the most simple way to create any online quiz. I hope it is clear to you. Thank you so much. Hope to see you soon. So I'll come back with some another, a topic.